Hello, it's Kadisha. I'm back with another video. I had to talk about who's getting richer while we're getting poorer. And this came to my mind when we talk about, of course, I gotta talk about my own race and say how we are basically the ones who are lower class, but we are the ones with the most designer things. And that doesn't make sense. It really does not. And it just shows us where our values are. What do we actually think? Because the Lord said where your money is, where your treasures is, that's where your heart will be. And so we have to recalibrate. We have to really think about, where do I place my value? And if I'm placing my value in things, then the Lord said that is what my heart is focused on. So I'm just want to talk to us for a little bit. That's all I want to do. We need to get our hearts concentrated back on Jesus, or get our hearts focused back on Jesus, because if we do not, we will end up with a house full of stuff and a heart that's empty of, and I say empty, but I'm really saying we will have no substance. And I'm learning this because I like nice things, and we say we like nice things. There's nothing wrong with having nice things, no, but we have to make sure that in those things we don't allow. I'm like, who it is? I be looking. Okay. We have to make sure when we get those nice things that we don't allow it to dictate the way that we live our life. And most of the time we do. I was talking to an individual yesterday, and it was so funny because he works in real estate, and he was just saying how he has, of course, with real estate, it is it's a good job to go in, but just like any job, it has its ups and downs. But you can make a lot of money off commission when you sell houses. And he was just saying how when he does make commission, is put up for later. It's not for him to go out and splurge, and because you don't know. And I think that's sometimes what we often forget when we get these, and most of the time it's refund checks. When we get those, we oftentimes will go and buy things, or we get loans and we buy things that don't necessarily push us forward. So I want to talk about, of course, financial literacy a little bit more, and just really hone in on what we need to be doing with our money. And first off, of course, we need to make a budget. We need to see, I looked and I seen like, oh my goodness, if I actually gave my dollars direction, I have more money than I actually realize. And I think this is something that we oftentimes forget. We think like, oh, I don't have, and my pastor, he says it's best, at the end of the month you have more month than money. And it's because we've chosen to allow other things to tell us where our money should go. And I'm here to tell you, if you want to get control of your money, you're going to have to first get control of your heart and see where your heart is. Because it, like the Bible says, where your treasures is, your heart will follow. And so it's the same thing. It's like, okay, so I have to put that in reverse. Where my heart is, my treasures are going to go there. So it's just like, okay, I have to make sure, where is my heart? Where do I want it to be? And then I have to start moving in that direction. And so that's not going to be easy. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take you some readjusting and all the matter, all the likes. But just know, be of good cheer, because the Lord has already overcome. So thank you so much for watching. Like I always say, sa convém que queres ver en otros. Until next time, bye.